Oh, man, that didn't go so well. What's up, guys? I'm here to give you a video about the shoes I'm wearing right now. Saint Laurent Wyatt harness 40mm new Sigario suede. Let's roll right into it. Alright, so I actually have these on right now. So I just finished the final. I have a final in like 3 hours. But I want to shoot a quick video about these beauties that I just caught. So before we get into the actual shoe review, let's look over this nice thick boy box. Just your traditional black Saint Laurent box. Like nice thick cardboard, super good. Got tissue paper. Sneeze on it, drip too hard. You got 2 Saint Laurent dust bags, which is nice. Cause like, I think they used to give out like only one, and like that's just weird. Cause like, point is like, not only do you want to like protect your shoe, you don't want the suede to rub, but you also don't want suede to rub on the other shoe suede. But so it's good that they have two. I got a size 41 in these new Sigario Wyatts, and that's because I heard that for the suede boots you should go down one size. So I'm a size US 9, so I usually cop 42 if it's like that kind of Italian European sizing. So these are a 41. So let's get in. It's a suede boot with a 40mm harness. You have a harness. Did I say 40mm harness? I mean 40mm heel, which is like 1.5 centimeter. You have a harness that is non-removable in the sense that you could undo it, like so. It's like a really nice button thing too, but like you can't attach to the shoe. It doesn't like slide off, which would be super cool, and that'd definitely be dope. Like if they put, see how it takes off here? They could also make it get off from here, like a hidden one, so that way it falls off. Then you have the harness and the non-harness. Which essentially means they wouldn't have to sell the non-harnessed white, but that one is a 30mm, so that doesn't make a difference in the Cuban heel. So the color of the suede is the new Sigario suede. I'd say it's more of like a grayish brown, and it's like the smooth suede rather than the nappy suede. Preferably, my favorite colorway is the light tobacco that came in spring summer 16 that has the nappy brown suede, and that's just easier for casual use. But these will hold me down until Saint Laurent releases a pair that's like that. For the zippers, you have a YKK zip, which is kind of disappointing, but like it's okay, I guess. Like it's a nice metal zipper with Saint Laurent branding on it, and you have it on the medial side of both shoes, and it zips up and down. Like usually I have a good time like doing it, but sometimes it gets caught like down in this portion, and you have to unbuckle and zip it all the way down to put the shoe in. It has a pull tab. Don't really use it because I don't want to rip it off, but it's like feels secure. It actually kind of got actually that's fine. Yeah, so it's good, decent pull tab. Don't use it. You have Saint Laurent inside branding here, and the Saint Laurent made in Italy branding here with the size 41. I actually like that there's no branding. I bought these not for like, I mean I did partially buy it because they're Saint Laurent. Other places make like a Wyatt harness, but these are sexy. Let's talk about, you have a leather sole. I did wear these once, but then right after that wear, I did put the rubber protective sole on it. You don't have to, because I've seen people do it without, but I just think it's better in general, because eventually, like, you eventually have to, like, put a protective sole, so I was like, I just put it on right away. I wanted it on both. Most people just do the sole, but I've seen people do it on the heel, and I wanted it on the sole and the heel. And the problem with putting it on the heel, which may or may not be a problem, is it does actually increase the height of the heel, so you do get an extra, I don't even know, 0.25 centimeter. Actually, this is 1.5 inches, not 1.5 centimeters. This has like a good centimeter of height. So maybe a good or bad thing. It does change the height, but I'm not complaining. And like when people talk about this being like uncomfortable, like you do have to get used to it, especially if you don't wear a heeled boot. Like this is my first heeled boot, but like a lot of your shoes have a heel. Like let me go grab a few shoes and show you some comparison of the heel. So I got 4 shoes for y'all. I got the Adidas Ultra Boost 2.0, Air Force One White, Nike Zoom Fly SP Tokyo, and my Vibram KSOs. Anyway, so let's compare. So first, let's go with the one that probably has the biggest heel, which is the Zoom Flies. And like, if you compare it, that I think it has like a 40 millimeter heel, if not more. So like the Zoom Fly does add a good amount of height to you already, like these do. And if you see, the only difference is this is heeled, while this is just a whole big ass sole, big ass midsole. So this has a large heel to toe drop, which is about 40 millimeter heel to toe drop. But this one only has like a lower, like 8 millimeter maybe, but like you see how thick this is. Ultra Boost, pretty thick. Air Force Ones have a big sole too, so bang bang, you see that out. Then obviously this is like the most minimal sole you can kind of get besides just being barefoot or sticking a little thing on your heel, so there. And let me just grab my boys like Levi Vans kind of thing, and there's that comparison. So I have to get used to walking the way you have to walk. Like they're totally fine. I got used to it after like 3 wears, and those wears are only like, one was like a whole day, the other was like half a day, and then I feel like perfectly fine walking these. The only weird thing is like when you're going down, it's kind of weird because of the heel. And to break in the upper, like it didn't take that long, and now like the upper kind of like has molded to my foot a little bit better, and it's just gonna do that better over time. The only thing that really gave me a problem was on my lateral ankle. I was finding like a rubbing, like that kind of gave me a blister, and at first I thought it was the D-ring, but it wasn't the D-ring, and it actually ended up being like there's a seam. Like you see this part right here of the boot. See this little part of the boot right here. This seam on the inside was actually digging into my ankle. But then after I figured out it was like, 1, me getting used to and molding the upper of the boot, and 2, like I was wearing really thin socks. I haven't had that problem since. Plus I've been wearing, like as I said, instead of my super thin Uniqlo socks, I've been wearing actually like thicker socks, and I really like the thickness of like the Nike socks. So these are like the Nike Elite socks. Yeah, it doesn't matter what socks you wear with these, because styling tip, I mean I usually just wear like pants that kind of hit around this area here, so you don't see your socks ever. Like there's really no reason to see your socks when wearing a boot like this. So it doesn't matter what socks you wear as long as they're a comfortable sock for the boot. For care and stuff, it's pretty easy. Like I just wear them, and like I don't want to destroy them, but I do want to like put my mark on it, so I don't mind the creases. The only thing I was bummed about was I got some pasta stains on the boots right here, and it's whatever, that should come out. I bought a suede cleaner, and I'll probably hopefully shoot an up video for that to show you if these did get cleaned. With that being said, let's get some B-roll and some on-feet shots. What's up, Dan? How's your presentation thing?
Alright. Pretty terrible having to sit through like 3 hours after.
Oh, because you have to watch everybody's, right?
Yeah.
Did you go first?
Yeah.
Oh, well, at least you're done with it now.
Yeah, exactly. What are you waiting for?
I'm waiting for my friend, and then I'm gonna go back inside.
Oh shit.
Hey, what's up? Nichols Apartments? Yeah, they're those white buildings down there. Yeah, those white buildings down there. So like, you just go out the lot and then turn left. Yep, no problem.
Hey, Paulo, you okay?
Thank you. What's
How's
up?
the exam?
It was good. It wasn't hard. Where are you guys going?
Art to study. You look really nice.
Thank you. That's not good. Oh, thanks. Thank you.